Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Serena. Thank you so much for joining me here again today. Do you want to say hi, baby? Today we have a special guest. But no, in today's video I'm going to show you guys my updated foundation routine featuring products from Charlotte Tilbury, the foundation and the setting spray. So overall this foundation routine, it honestly takes me like under 10 minutes if I'm going for a quick, like, out the door kind of look. So if you want to see my new foundation routine, do you want to see it? Right? Okay. So keep watching, guys. Okay, so my new updated foundation routine, it kind of just came from, years of, let's say years of practice, like just months of doing things the same way and looking at different videos. I was like, you know what, I think I can switch it up. I can do this that way, do this, blah, 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 blah. So this is where I'm at now. Let me get a hair tie. The foundation that I will be using in today's video is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the, make sure I fix this. There we go. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night, and I can attest to that. That is very true. The first time I wore it, it stayed on, I'm trying to think, where did I go? I think I went to dinner and it stayed on like all night, wearing a mask, walking in and out of the restaurants. There was very little foundation on my mask. And I will also shout out their Charlotte Tilbury setting spray because it had me locked in place. So before I put my primer on, I do still like to color correct my face, and I'm going to be using the LA Girl Orange color corrector right above my lip. I think as a kid, I don't know like where this came from, just like me licking the top of my lip all the time. I'll do a few right here. And then I know at one point I had like eczema above my lip. It was just a mess. So I think that is here to haunt me. So I do apply this orange color corrector, and once that is blended in, I do like to go and apply a concealer on top of it just to kind of get us back to our normal skin tone. I'm going to use this Deep Cinnamon concealer from e.l.f. e.l.f. hands down has the best drugstore concealers, hands down. So just do a little dabs over that, and then back where I applied more of that color corrector. Okay, and so now that I have my color corrector and my concealer on, this is a new trick that I've learned. I saw it on TikTok. I don't even, you know what, can I do it with this primer? Let me see. Ooh, let me get my Fenty Beauty primer. I am back with my Fenty Beauty primer. So lately I've been seeing, and it's been working for me. I don't know if it's like any different from applying your primer first and then your foundation, but I will put my foundation on my, let me do it with my hands first. I'm acting like I don't know how to do this. So I'll put my foundation on my face first, just a few streaks, and go across my forehead, like we're in the Lion King. Primer on my face. I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason. I saw it on TikTok, tried it, and it worked. So like, again, I don't know if there's much of a difference. And so I am going to use this beauty sponge to really pack that in. I usually would use a brush, but it's a little dirty right now and needs to be washed, so that's what beauty sponges are here for. And make sure I get the bottom of my neck. And in this Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I am the shade 15 Neutral. I am happy to say that I shade matched myself. Hopefully it looks good on camera. I think in person it looks fine, and in pictures it looks great. I know I tried like a 15 cool, 15 warm, and I just didn't think I was neutral at all. So for the longest time, I was standing there for like 5 minutes going back and forth between the cool and the warm, and then finally I grabbed the neutral and was like, oh, this fits perfect. So So this was just those 3 streaks that I did on my face. I actually think this is pretty good for me. I don't want to add any more foundation. Again, it is full coverage, but I don't need it to be super cakey. I think we're at a good place right now. So after I do that, I do like to apply concealer. So under my under eyes, this is this new trick that I've been doing. So this is the Rare Beauty concealer, and this is the shade 460W. And so I like to just take this shade of concealer along the sides of my nose and bring it down under my eyes, but not like, you know how I feel like when most of us got into beauty, we would create the triangle, and that kind of creates like a longer face and makes your face kind of droopy. So I do like to do my concealer like this, and then take the, I love that this brush is angled too, and I can just create a little upward motion, and this is going to give us a little bit of an eye lift. But wait, there's more. So then I took to this this lighter shade of e.l.f. concealer. This is called Tan Walnut. I honestly think I could have gone a shade up. I don't remember what was after this, but like this is like the borderline of like, Serena, you're pushing it. So this is a lighter shade that I like to just dab like right here. I'm gonna do a little bit more right there. I think it just really gives my face like that brightness. I really like how some people's makeup's like under their under eyes. It's not like, I don't know. I feel like my concealer almost blended in too much. It wasn't much of a highlight. It was just, I don't know. It wasn't giving what I wanted it to give. But by adding this lighter concealer, I think it gives me that perfect amount of like, ooh, she's awake. It's a highlight, you know? So it's not super, super crazy. At least I don't think so. I mean, nobody's told me it looks crazy yet, so either it doesn't or my friends are fake. One or the other. So far, I think that looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead. So I didn't even put concealer down here. Let me do that. So I'm still gonna use that Rare Beauty and just go down the side of my face. Now that I have all my concealers blended in, let's go ahead with our contour stick. So lately I've been loving this Morphe, it's a Dimensions Effect Stick. It's a contour stick, and I'm the shade number 18. So I like to just go down the sides of my cheek. And then we're gonna do our jawline. And lately I've been attempting to contour my nose. Again, I don't know if it really does much. My boyfriend saw me putting my makeup on the other day and he was like, I don't know why you like contour your nose. Like he's like, your nose is already like straight or like slim. And I was like, oh, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to try it. So again, I don't know if it does much for me, or maybe I'm not, you know, I don't know the correct way to contour my nose, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something. So I'm using this Morphe brush. This is actually a foundation brush, but I didn't like the way that the foundation was going in. It's an angled brush. This is a Morphe E63 brush. And then I like to flip it upside down and work the contour going up into my face as opposed to dragging my face down and putting that concealer or the contour down. So like going into my eyes as opposed to down towards my cheek. Okay, and I feel like that gives us a nice, that really pulls it all together. Let's take that sponge again to do my nose, since that brush is a little too big to squeeze down the side of my nose. Okay, and now that my nose is done, I am gonna go back in with that concealer. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty on the tip of my nose, and then, I know this is a lot. I'm gonna go back with the lighter e.l.f. shade, that Tan Walnut, and just do the bridge of my nose. Make sure you don't get too much. Okay, so this is my updated foundation and concealer routine. I'm gonna show you guys a blush that I've been using lately. Just it like really, I feel like it really snatches everything together. And it is the Powerhouse Beach Please blush from, what is this, Tower 28. And so I like to take this, what is this brush? A small contouring brush. It's from Luxie, but it's small enough that I can like kind of dab this into the cream blush, and I will pat some on my hand if I have too much. You guys can see that shade, and it gives you a nice like warm kissed look. And when I wear this, it's so dewy and creamy. Like I don't need highlighter. It just, I don't know, it just makes you look warm, like you've been outside. You don't need much highlight. So that's that. And for my lips, let's go ahead and use this brown lip liner from Mented Cosmetics, and I think this is called Mented Night. It's a nice brown, also very creamy. Okay, now that that liner is blended in, see how creamy that is? I literally just, it's blended in. Now I'm gonna take this lipstick from, I believe the brand is pronounced Kaja or Kaja. I think it's Kaja. And this is the shade Bae. It's a matte lipstick, nude. Is it matte? I may have lied. This is really creamy. Yeah, not matte at all. I thought it was matte at first. Oh, why haven't I been wearing this one that much? I love it. Lips are done. I am going to take this Sephora Microsmooth powder. I use it as a setting powder. I don't know. I don't really like loose setting powder. It always comes out kind of like cakey to me. So this is the shade Deep 56, and I am just going to apply it under my under eyes and press that in to really set that under eye concealer and make sure you don't go anywhere. And go a little bit on the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to apply my setting spray, also from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Didn't want to talk while that was being sprayed. All right, and so this is the look. This was super simple, at least to me. This is my quick updated foundation routine. Again, using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And again, I am shade 15 Neutral. I'll list all the products down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.